Hey guys, how's it going?
What's up, man?
Hey, so no, I got a pretty interesting story from back when I was in middle school. About time I was in seventh grade, about 14. There was this girl I knew, and she was in one of my classes, and she actually played Xbox with us and knew some of our other friends. And when one night she sent out this message on Xbox Live to like all of her friends, saying basically all doom and gloom, saying basically sounding like she was going to kill herself. And being even at 14, I was smart enough to see a red flag. And I called my dad over, and he's like, and I was like, "What do you make of this?" And he was like, "Yep, this seems like a bad situation. You shouldn't really talk to this person." And fast forward about, I'd say about 2 months down the road, um, this girl, I found out she liked me.
Hmm.
So this kind of leads into, and when finding this out, I was just like, hey, this is going to be kind of cool. I'll have a girlfriend, seventh grade, whatever, kind of silly. I look back on it now. But this is where I start to like complicate my life and justify why. I proceed to like try and convince my dad after showing him that message, saying like, "Oh, she's getting therapy, everything will work out," and yeah, and I unfortunately got really devoted into it, even though I really didn't have anything like I didn't wasn't like crazy into this girl or whatever. It's seventh grade, so then leading up to that, my dad basically just metaphorically smacks me upside the head one day, sits me down, and is like, I don't mind you having a girlfriend, but how can you expect someone who can't take care of herself to take care of you?"
You know what, man? You actually have a great father.
Yeah, no, I know. Yep, you guys would get along very well. And speaking with that, I after he basically essentially just sat me down that day, that basically just kind of told me like I shouldn't invite crazy into my life. And when he what you call it? Sorry, I'm getting off top. I wrote some stuff. Oh yeah, I had my basically alpha moment, and I basically told her, like, texted her, like, "Hey, my dad says you're crazy. I can't talk to you anymore. See ya." And
That's awesome.
yep,
That's awesome.
and that was just such a. And I look back on it, so silly. And but I have truly applied that situation to so many parts of my life that it's
Hmm.
like I now kind of judge people if they're like with like going after someone who's like suicidal or whatever. Like, hey, we have all of our problems, but there's other people who can solve those problems. And
Hmm.
it's just it's amazing how I've been able to take what you say like from your book and red flags. Like I was doing that way before I even knew who the heck you were.
Hmm.
So yeah, that is just probably the first time in the story that stands out most in my life that just like is like, hey, I can't invite these weird people in my life. Because just
Hmm.
imagine like if I specifically remember saying to myself like while trying to get with this girl, like and for note, we didn't really date or anything. It was just like a thing over text, a couple of seventh graders doing whatever.
You're playing video
And
games. Your video game buddies.
it was like Call of Duty,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
first person shooters. But yeah,
Yeah.
she later on down the road, she turned into quite the crazy person. So I'm glad I'm not around that
Happens.
anymore. But and kind of going off of that, like I was saying, I use this story with other things. Is like I had a friend in junior year of high school, or maybe junior senior year. He was 18, and this story is like even the red flag in and of itself that he was a senior going after a 15-year-old eighth grader. And that was just, in my opinion, that's a big red flag, just because you could get put on some, I guess, list. And I was like, this guy was just making all these decisions I made back then, and I was like, there's going to be no saving this guy at a certain point. But yeah, so basically, just saying that this story has allowed me to assess other people's situations very well.
Hmm.
So yeah,
All
that was
right, Bill.
just mostly a share. I look forward to getting in the stereo show. I got maybe another story if you guys are willing to hear it.
All right.
So
No, save that for the stereo show then.
yeah. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Thanks,
But
Tom. Hey guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that short clip. If you did, consider supporting the creation of content by checking out my supplement line. Pinned in the top comment below of this video in the comments, there's a link to the unpluggedalpha.com/shop. When you click through, you'll be able to land over here, and the entire lineup is broken down by category that it performs best in: estrogen metabolism, fat burning, your foundational essentials for health, immune health, performance, and testosterone support. If you check out with coupon code ALPHA10, you'll get 10% off on your first order. There's also the option to use the subscribe and save model, where regular shipments will be sent over to you on a regular basis, and that gives you a little bit of a discount, and your supplement facts are always broken down over here. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And again, check out that link. It's pinned in the top comment below in this video. Peace out.